All right, so I think I fixed my mic now. I think so. Let me see. I was actually trying to catch this move right here for the SPY. I was actually shorting this candle. Once it made this and I seen it push back, that's where I began to add. Let me show you guys. I began to shorten this candle, enter with some put contracts, and I began to short right here in this candle right here. Back below, let's see what happens below once it breaks down 430, and it was giving back down, but then it came right back up as you can see, and my cutoff was actually above this candle. And this is crazy. Look at it. It breaks above this candle. That's where I freaking sold out, you know. And now look at this coming right back down. It would be nice if it retouched this and this becomes into like a support. So now I'm not really looking at this resistance right here. Now my new resistance right here, and I'll probably look at it in the 15-minute candles time frame, which is just better. Try not to look at it too much in a like in a 1-minute candle or something. I kind of like to be trading based off the 2-hour, the 1-hour, the 30-minute. I try to see the bigger picture, because if you see a bigger picture of it, you could catch a bigger move than just trying to catch like a 30 freaking cent move in either direction that you want. It's just better if you look at it in a 2-hour candle. So right here we could really put it the range of today. Today I had a low of 427, which if you could see right here, this line right here is the period they closed. So they were actually closed yesterday. So it closed here yesterday, and today it actually retested right here. But once it retested, it kind of broke below, but it came right back up. So that could be like a nice entry right there. It's a way to trade as well right there from the period they closed. If it bounced back and it creates as a support as it did right here, but it kind of break down below, but it came right back up. You could have caught this whole move. Let me see if I can show you guys in a better picture. And by the way, this chart right here is actually it's called bug map. It shows you where are the pending orders that want to get filled. So this guy had a bid of 236 contracts right here. They have another one on top, which I'm not sure why it doesn't show you right now. I'm not sure if they're allowed to show you until I guess they get filled. It shows you where the liquidity is at, basically. So look at, there's a large liquidity right here at 43.19 right here, and he's been sitting there for quite a while now. He's been sitting there since the past 3 days, I believe. The past 3 days, this guy been sitting here and still hasn't gotten filled. This whole range right here. By the way, I do swing trade, which I'm not sure why it looks like a bar chart. Like, obviously it's a candlestick bar, but the volume profile makes it seem like, I don't know, it makes it seem look weird. Let me try to fix that. But then I gotta keep on messing with it. Let me see. Cause I know if I put it completely black, it's not gonna show me that. Watch. Yeah, you see now it looks more. I don't even know, man. It still looks the same to me. But anyways, I actually do swing trade. I had a swing right here for Meta. I had it around right here at 157. I sold like around here, I believe. I actually didn't catch the whole move. I think I caught this move right here, which I could show you guys in my orders right here. Let me see if I can show you guys my old orders. By the way, I'm down for the day. I'm down $34 on the SPY. When I try to short, this move, man, I actually wanted to catch this little move right here, but I expected for this to come down back to the point of control right here, which you could still possibly do. I mean, who knows at the end of the day. But there's a point of control, which you could come back down and retest that. But I was short here, came back down. I was up quite a, not a lot. I was only up like about 3%, 4% on my contract. And my cut loss was actually right here in this candle above, because it was the high of day. And I shorted it right, came down, but then it came right back up, sold in this candle, and it came back down. Which I could have re-entered, but I don't know. I try to catch the high of the day, and once you try to catch the high of the day, that's pretty dangerous, man. If you're trying to catch the high of the day. A lot of people make a lot of good money trying to catch the high of the day, but you're gonna be getting shaken out quite frequently. So it's just better for, let's say SPY comes and retests this back up to 430 and 53 cents, and it turns out to resistance. It gets rejected. Then you could re-enter right there for a short, because now you know where did it actually gave out. But then it could break out as well, which I'm not a really breakout trader. I'm looking for reversals. I'm looking for like these moves right here when it gives out. You see how it gave down? Let me see. Sold off here, then with this candle rejected. You could have re-entered right here. Began to short right here, and your cut loss could have been here, and you could have caught this whole move. That could have been nice. But that's what I was looking for, exactly right here on the SPY. Wanted to get rejected. Well, not rejected, but wanted to complete sell off here. Retested it, broke out. I automatically sold because this could have potentially keep on going up, which it could still can. But we'll see what happens. Yo, what is this right here, man? This thing's up 77%. BBIG. This thing's up again. These meme stocks. That's crazy, man. Yo, this is crazy. I don't like to get involved in this because I'm gonna get run over, you know? I'd rather stay away with these, man. Which, how would you even trade it with options? I mean, because when I say I trade options, like on equities. And I mainly trade as well futures, but I blew up my futures account on the funded account, which I use Take Profit Trader. You could get access to funding if you pass the test. They call it test, but it's an evaluation. So there's a 25K account, 50K account, all the way up to, I believe, a 200K account. Other companies provide even like 400K accounts, which that is a lot. But look at the option chain for this one, right? For BBY. Let me try to show you guys. So let's say you go with the weekly trying to short these. Let's see if it even would be even worth it. Man, these are up 700%. That's crazy. But let's say you want to go short here, right? Because that's what everybody's trying to look for. Or who knows, you know, people, you know, the retail might want to buy this because they see it going up and they think it's going to go more up, you know? Which I'm a retail trader as well, but you know, like the newer trader might want to, instead of trying to short this, might want to go up, want it to go up more, you know? That is crazy though. Alright, so let's say you want to go short here. Alright. Let's say you want to look at the 25 puts. Let's drop it to our chart. Alright, so this is the BBY. This is a put contract. So right now, BBY. Let's say you would try to short here, right? What time was that? Let me see. Let's say you would begin to short here. Let's say you would cut the high, right? At 8:30. 8:30. I'm in PST, so Pacific Standard Time. It wouldn't even have been worth it. Look at this. 8:30. This thing only went up. Well, 23%. Not that bad. But look, at now the stock is lower, right? The stock is lower and the option is trading lower. You can see right here now the option trading lower. So it wouldn't even have been worth it to short stocks like this with options because the implied volatility, which I can show you guys right here. It probably went lower and that's what we're seeing, that the options are losing their value. So yeah, you see how the implied volatility was up here, up, and then came right back down. That could have happened with, that's what happened with options. They lose their value real fast. If it gets stuck in the range, like let's say it gets stuck here, these are actually gonna all lose value because the move is not happening. So now they're, instead of the market makers thinking it's gonna move 10 points within the next hour, so within the whole day, right? If they see it not moving, they're obviously gonna mark it as it's not gonna move that much. So like, let's say they're gonna be moving for like $1 or $2 if it stays right here at this point of control. You gotta remember it. Right now it's at point of control, so it could stay here for quite a while. And this is where a lot of people get trapped with options because they lose their value if it just gets stuck in range. We'll see what happens. But all the meme stocks are up. Like Fubo TV's up. Man, but this thing was dead if you think about it. Could have bought here these contracts. They say you had to buy around here. They say you would have bought 2 years out. Let's see this. They say you had about 2 years out. Let's not even look at these contracts from the weekly. They say you would have gone all the way to February 2023. Let's see this. Let's say you had gone. Say you would about. What is this? July, June? I think this is July. Let's say you had to buy in July, right? And back in the day, that contract, the stock was at $2.30, right? Let's say you had gone with the let's say we're about the $3 contract, right? A year out. Yeah, about a year out. Well, almost a year out, like about 9 months max. And these were trading for $1. That would have been a 200% percent move, which would have been good, you know. You go fire out the money, play it safe. You've been up around, oh sheesh, my bad, around 248%, and you would have about like 200 days of expiration, just because now it's 185. But from June, that's like 60 plus more days, so around 200 and something more days to expiration. Well, that's actually not that bad. You could play safe. You could play these, you know. You could play safe. Just going far out the money. You could even gone with the 2024, right? Let's see what about the $4 contract. Let's see these. How much are they up? These are up 232%. Same thing. And they expire to 500 more days, you know. That's what I did with Meta. But man, nobody was trying to buy it. Nobody was trying to buy it. It was like everybody was so bearish. There was an analyst that he was saying everything's so bearish that you have to go long, because you know they had to trap the shorts, and that's exactly what happened. Look at this. Everybody was short right here. Everybody was short this whole move. Think about it. You will pop, it will fade. Pop, it will fade. It was hard for people to get long here. Look at this. Boom. Trapped everyone. Everybody that was short got trapped. So yeah, you could play these. They're actually not that bad. But I try not to trade too many names. Try to just like to trade like the SPY, the Apple, Microsoft, and Meta. Unless something's really good and the option market looks pretty neat, or it doesn't have a large bid and ask. That's my concern. Like the bid and ask, let's say it's a $50, like a 50-cent bid and ask. That's gonna be tough to trade. To get in and to get out, they're gonna give you a bad price for going both ways. But look at this thing. This thing is crazy, yo. It'd be nice to short it, you know. But yeah, I cannot do this right here. Overstock is up 12%. Sheesh, man. Yo, what's up with SPY though? Alright, so now we're retesting the SPY. I might be streaming for about 40 more minutes. So this is the actual move I'm looking for. Well, not looking for, but I was hoping it retests here, back here, at the high of 430 and 53 cents, and re-enter with the short. Let's look at the book map. So you see how there is large liquidity right here, which it didn't get filled, but it got close to the liquidity, where there could have been hidden orders right there, which I don't think they show the retail trader everything, but this could have been orders right here. It got close to where the liquidity at, and now it's coming right back down. So let's see if it picks up this liquidity. Sometimes it sells off once it hit liquidity because people are trying to sell and they see that there's someone that is willing to buy their product basically. So if it comes back up, people might sell here because see the liquidity. Once liquidity gets filled, if people still like it and they think it's cheap, they have to bring it back to this other liquidity here that's at 43.19, which is the order still sitting there for the past, I don't know, 3 days since August. I don't even know when. Give me 1 second. Wait, hold up. I think my thing is wrong, man. Yeah, I don't know, because this is August 16 here. This order been sitting here since today, since 8:30 a.m. right here, Pacific Standard Time. And they still haven't gotten filled. So it could be a quiet resistance, which sometimes it becomes a resistance, sometimes it becomes that's a breakout. Doesn't come right below because there's a lot of liquidity there that people are willing to buy them, and they still, if the people still think it's cheap, they're gonna run it up. They're gonna still push it up, but we'll see. But now for me, it's kind of difficult to retry and buy this up here again. Yeah, because you gotta think about it like this: like, why they're letting you get back in, you know? Like, so that means it's not the high. Then it could potentially still go up. If they're letting you re-enter again, like, that's probably not the high. Probably still got more upside, which that happens very frequently. You think sometimes something is a high, right, and it's really not, like this right here. So this happened in about 5 days ago, right? We can use that example because it was a pretty vertical to the upside move. And this is, by the way, they try to put a 2-hour candle so you can see it better. So this is what I'm talking about, where it could be pretty tricky trying to short the high of the day. Look at this, came up, right? There's a resistance right here at 419. Resistance, it retried it right here and retested it. It came back a little, but the next 2-hour candle, it ripped up, right? And it broke out, and it came right back up. So it's kind of hard to catch the bull. So alright, let's see this. It's at 43.50. It's about to hit 53 cents. 4.30 and 53 cents. That's currently at 4.30 and 50 cents. But that's probably not the high. Which there's liquidity. Remember this. This book map. There's liquidity right here. So they could bring it all the way up to 43.19. Remember that. Because there's liquidity right there. These are kind of like magnets in a way. You could put these bubbles right here. So someone bought right here. Someone was asking 373 contracts. They ended up buying there. But we'll see. Remember, there's liquidity up there, so I don't know. I'm kind of hesitant now to reshort this, you know. I want to see if I can show you guys if I begin to short this. Let me see how would I do it. Give me 1 second. Let me try to keep it very simple. Use the active trader, because the bid and ask is not that bad. So let me know how it looks right there. Let me see. Alright, so it doesn't look that bad. Okay. So this is a contract that I'm looking at. I'm looking at the August 31st, 430 put. We'll see how it does. And I like to, try to trade stocks that have the bid and ask and the option contracts. They're not that far. So right now, the bid is at $5.49 and the ask is at, it's like a 2-point move, 2-cent move around, which is not that bad. So this perhaps is not the high. But just remember, there's liquidity up here. But it tends to be like magnets at times. And for me to try to play the breakout is not really my form of trading. It's really not my form of trading. I'm only gonna enter with 2 contracts though. With 2 contracts, so it'll be like around $1,000. So it won't be that bad. I should actually enter with 1 because I took a big loss. When was it? Yesterday? Yesterday was Monday, right? We're on Tuesday. Yeah, I took a big loss on Monday. I don't know, man. Sometimes your mental capital gets drained up and it's hard to trade back, So this perhaps is not the high. Let's keep it simple. Look at the 10-minute candles. This perhaps is not the high. It could potentially break out. But we'll see. But with this, the ES and the book maps. So this liquidity got filled here. There was this order here. They're probably trying to sell and someone was trying to buy, which they got filled. But who knows at the end of the day if it will actually hit that liquidity right there. For me, the 3-minute candle is like my 1-minute candle. I try not to go any smaller than that. Try to use bigger time frames. It's just better for me. Which I do have the other monitors. I have 2 more monitors. This is the middle monitor where I stream at. But the other monitor I have is I'm looking at the ES and a 3-hour candle stick, I'm gonna put it actually in the 2-hour candlestick. I have another one in the 10-minute candlestick for the SPY. And that's about it. And my other monitor is, I'm looking at the OBS and stuff like that for the stream. I try not to trade too many names at once. You see how the volume profile, I don't think it might look a bit too dark, but tell me if you guys have trouble looking at the volume profile. But there's a volume profile right here, so this could potentially become the point of control now. And the point of control is where the more active I guess shares or contracts are being traded. So it was right here, the point of control throughout the day, but this could potentially now become point of control, and it could stay here for a while because there's a lot of buying and selling here, and this could become an auction and become very choppy. Which now I gotta be careful when trying to short this. It's just hard for me to go long because I'm not really a breakout trader. Which I remember 2019, it was nothing but breakouts. At the end of 2019, I remember, because that's where I began to trade in 2019. At the end of 2019. So I'm very a new trader. Very, very new trader. And from what I heard, 2021 was really not. I heard it was gifted because the Fed was rigging it, so. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm still a very new trader. Like a lot of you guys. I'm a very new trader. Just remember, there's liquidity here, so it could actually potentially, the ES could break out here. So now someone added something in the book here. This wasn't there. At 43.15, there was nothing there, and now they added a order. Let's see what happens if they get filled. Yeah, this could potentially break out, but who knows? Well, it looks like this is gonna become the point of control now. I could look at this. You know how this was yesterday. Once it was at the point of control, it didn't really move either direction. So shorts could have been wanting to short this to come right back down to what it was throughout the day, and it really didn't. But why? Because that was a point of control. So there's a lot of activity going on right there. But this could potentially happen the same thing here. So now I'm very hesitant to enter for a short here. See what Apple's doing. Man, this is almost at all-time high. That's crazy, yo. Alright, so this is a perfect example of the volume profile. This was basically the point of control, and it stayed there throughout the whole day. There's a lot of activity going on here. That's why it became very choppy. So once it's at the point of control, it could become very choppy like it did right here in Apple. Apple became very choppy here. Alright, look at this. Now we're looking at a breakout here. Breakout move. And there's liquidity here at 43.19 for the ES, which is a SPY, but just in futures. Let's see what happens here. Okay, now we're seeing a big move here to the upside. Just remember, Bookmap does really do help around this moves right here for the SPY. There's liquidity here of 43.19 all the way to 43.20. There's others right here very light though, but this is where the most liquidity is at. It sometimes touches and it gets rejected, sometimes it doesn't. But that's a part of trading, you know? That's a part of trading. Sometimes it's luck too, man. It's crazy. Now I'm just looking at the ES, which I'm still planning to short the SPY, but very gentle, very gentle. You want to be very careful. I'm looking at the SPY, August 31st, 430 put. I want to see if this liquidity gets filled on the ES, which is basically the SPY. We're one tick away from it. I just want to see what happens when it gets filled. And you guys seeing this live. And by the way, this is free on Thinkorswim. Alright, so now it got filled. That liquidity got filled there. Let's see what happens. Kind of want to enter with the short now that that liquidity got filled. I have my cut loss at 43.20. Anything above I'll sell on the SPY. Let me give it a try. Send. Say buy market right away. Oh snap, cancel this. Alright. Alright, so I enter for short here. Oh snaps. If it breaks above 43.20, I'm selling my contracts for the SPY on the short. I got filled at $5.28, but that's the bid now. But we'll see if it fits this move right here. Unless buyers still think it's cheap and they're gonna push it right back up. I'll be shorting for about 20 more minutes. Trying to get off at 11. I don't want to be too glued in the markets. I want to learn. I'm still learning how to walk away from the markets, you know? Walk away and just call it a day. Which now I'm basically trading off the ES and Bookmap. I like to look at this because now, remember, there was a big liquidity here. And it got filled. Now look at this. It's kind of pushing a little bit down. Just a little. Who knows? Who knows? I'm up. about 1% now on the contract. So you guys seen that once it touched the liquidity, now the SPY is coming down a bit, also known as the ES. That liquidity got filled there, which is actually almost like a magnet if you guys really think about it. That was like a magnet there. And just remember, we're close to the volume profile. There was a volume profile right here. The volume is high right here at the prices. This goes based off price. This doesn't really go based off time. You know how people have volume, but it's based off, I guess, per candle, per hour, I think, I don't really know how it works, but this goes based off price. There's a different volume indicator. But we'll see, man. We'll see what happens. I'm playing the odds here. Hopefully it gets, slows down a little bit quite more, but we'll see, man. We'll see. In the markets, you gotta be okay to being wrong. So I gotta be okay in being wrong. If this goes against me, I gotta be okay with it. So there's my cut loss right here. And remember, this thing happened, this candle happened, this breakout, because there was liquidity right there, remember? So it almost turned into like a magnet. Literally, it got filled and now it came just a little down. Came back a little, just a little. Have you guys seen that? This is pretty interesting to watch now. Now, there's not much liquidity here. Let me see. Well, there's always liquidity, but there's not large liquidity, let's put it that way. That's how we tend to like fade this in a way to look at the real big orders, like how we did right here, seen right here. But there's still liquidity up there, so it could potentially still go up. There's more liquidity up here that could retouch, but we're playing the odds here. I try to not touch this these contracts that are about to expire. But they could actually give you a better reward this close to expiration, but that makes the risk is pretty high up there. So I try to stay around a week or two far out. So this expires in 1, 2, 3, in about 3 to 4 weeks. And just because they're not that volatile, like here, if I would be trading a weekly of this week expiration, I could have been potentially be up around 4% this move, which now I'm only up 1%, which is not that bad. Then I did enter kind of small. But just remember, guys, I'm looking for a bigger move. I'm not looking for a 2-candle move to the downside, right? I'm looking for something that will give out more. I'm looking for this to come right back down to 430, right? Those are the moves that I'm looking for. Not really just it gave back, let's say 20 cents, and now I'm trying to get out, you know. But sometimes you do gotta take your profits soon. Like here now it doesn't want to give back the SPY. Now it's pushing right back up, so I might have to exit if it makes another candle up to my cut loss. Which it could definitely can. It can, definitely can. And just remember, it could potentially still hold it about this breakout. We could even close around here, you know? Like, I have no clue what is about to happen. Remember, it's a breakout move, so it could potentially still go up. Like right here, this is a good example. Broke out, right? Broke out. The other candles went up, and you could see this red candle. Think, all right, I'm shorting. You short, it traps you, become pretty choppy, but it continues to still go up. That's a bit dangerous. We'll see what happens with the SPY. There's still liquidity up there. 43.20. There's still out there. By the way, this is actually very helpful, the book maps. And you can actually subscribe and look at other. They give you it for free, but you can only see the ES. I believe it's Apple and Microsoft. I think those are the only three you can see. That's why I have you can see right here I have Microsoft here to be able to see the book map for it. Yeah, you can see Microsoft book map. So look at this, is a perfect example right here, man. On Microsoft, there was big liquidity there. It got filled and it came right back down. And right here now, it's coming to a big liquidity right there. Wait, hold on. Let me look at the SPY real fast. Oh, look at that's pretty interesting, man. This is what I'm talking about. This was the period they closed. That period they closed is becoming it as a resistance. That's where the order was at. But this is actually a big advantage for traders. Book man. It was actually the period they closed. Someone had put an order there, which was a buy or sell, which most likely was a sell order, huge sell order, and they got filled and the stock came right back down. You see that line right there? That was due to to this right here, the period day close. That was the period day close where some, you know, big guy put an order right there. Oh well, look what the stock did. Got rejected, and it literally ticked. You see that tick right there? The candle bar just did that line. Once it got filled, look at this. Let me see if I can show you guys real fast, cause I'm still looking at my SPY position right there. Look at this. It got filled by the tick, man. Literally. Touched it. It went up for about like 3 cents. But you could have still hold that, right? Or your cut loss that heavy that you gotta, that straight that you gotta start right there. No. Look, it touched right there. Once it touched, which that was the liquidity right there that was there. And this, by the way, this is Microsoft that we're looking at. Oh man. Touched that liquidity and it came right back down. Alright, I'll be selling my SPY here. Just break it now and I don't want to get clapped. Oh man. Move this to the side real fast. What can I get filled? 522, yes. Okay, so I sold for a loss. I'm down $50 for the day. So we'll see what happens. Which Microsoft does look pretty interesting right here next to the period day close, where it could potentially reverse. Just look at Apple Bookmap. Still liquidity out there, man. Yeah, these are vertical moves. It could be very, very painful, to put it that way. So remember, I was short here. I was short. I literally sold right there. I told myself once this thing breaks above, I'm selling, because you really don't know how high this thing could go. But this is where Bookmap comes in handy. There's liquidity right there now at 427. Now they just added this right here. They added this about what? 30 minutes ago, not even 30 minutes ago. Yeah, about 30 minutes ago they added that. Once this got filled, all right, let's put more orders right there. See what happens. See what happens. Which, believe it or not, Microsoft looks more interesting, man. Gonna happen the same thing like it. Now it's getting rejected by the liquidity, near the liquidity. So these are the moves that I'm looking for, right? I'm not really looking for breakouts or anything of that. I'm looking for moves like this. What Microsoft did, touched the liquidity, came right back down. Right here, got close to the liquidity, and now it's coming right back down. Just a little though, nothing crazy. You can look at it at the chart. And this was actually the previous point of control, and that was the period day close. Didn't break above that period day close, got rejected, came back up, tested it, and now getting rejected. So these are the moves that I'm actually looking for. But I was actually looking at the SPY, I was not looking at this. But this is a perfect good example of the moves that I'm talking about that you could catch yourself by just looking at the Microsoft. You know, you're looking at bulk map. This actually indeed really helps. Look at that. And sorry if I'm dwelling on this, you know, but it's just very helpful for the retail trader. You have an edge here. You have an edge. A lot of people don't use this. A lot of people do not use this. So look at it now. It's getting rejected. SPY is getting rejected now. Let's see what happens there with SPY. Came back to my entry point. Well, where I entered in this candle, came down a bit. So now this really doesn't matter for me. This level does not matter. Active drawing, I bring it right back up. That level does not matter to me anymore because I made the new high. Made a new high, so that level doesn't really catch my interest anymore. Which I do look at it, I do pay attention to it, because that was a candle in which it broke out. But now there's a new high and there's a new resistance level now. Because there was my old resistance here. Broke out, look at this candle, boom. But that's a perfect example of Microsoft, y'all. And remember, it's all free. It's all free. So now look at this on Microsoft. Someone put a big order here. So it could get, so Microsoft could bounce off this level here. Now they removed it. They removed it. They tend to pick with the orders. They added it and they're like, you know what, let's remove it. They ended up removing that order. Man, this thing continues to go up higher, huh? By the way, Microsoft will be on my watch list right now. But currently I'm looking at the ES now. Because that's a pretty strong support. I mean, resistance there. 293 was 47 cents. The period they closed, basically. That white line is a period they closed, and it's for free. You could get it. You go to YouTube and search up how to add previous day close indicator, and it'll pop up. And if you guys are having trouble for it, to find it, I'll put a link in the bottom to help you guys. If you guys are really not able to find it, I'll try to find it. It's a pretty old video. It's about like 3 years old or so, but it's up there. It's up there. Just search up how to add period day close and thinkorswim. And there's about like 3 videos, and there's one where it showed that just that one line. This thing's still ripping higher, huh? Cause now there's more liquidity up there. They're adding more liquidity. I'll be right back. Yo, what's poppin'? What's poppin'? Alright, let's see what happens with the SPY, with the ES, you know. Got myself a little yogurt. Man, this thing's ripping. This is crazy, yo. Yeah, you gotta be careful here. You gotta be very, very careful indeed, everybody. Very, very careful. So there's liquidity now there at 43.25 for the ES. Because the ES is basically the SPY, everybody. And it's better to look at the ES, man. Especially when you can see the liquidity. Sorry if I'm talking a little bit too much about the liquidity, man, but this thing helps out a lot, man. But we will see, man. Oh snap, what'd that do? I have to leave it right now in a bit. I'm gonna extend the stream for another 20 minutes. I told myself I was gonna be out of here at 11, and it's already 11:08. But let's push it for 11:30. By the way, I'm in Pacific Standard Time, which time could be very different for you guys, but I'll be off basically in 20 minutes. Put it that way. So yeah, we'll see what happens, man. We'll see what happens with this buy, man. This thing's crazy, yo. Alright, so now they added more to the book here. 43.25, big order right there. We'll see, man. We'll see. This thing's tough, though. When stocks get like this, it's tough to trade, man. It's gonna touch it, it's gonna touch it. Man, it's right there by the tick, man. Just give it one more tick and you'll get filled. And it got filled. So let me try to enter with the short here. 43.25, 43.25, 50. Let me enter with one more. Okay, so I entered a short here. Let's see how it goes. Looking at buck, man. This liquidity got filled here. If it breaks above 43.26, I'm out. 43.26 and 50. I'm out on my SPY, man. I gotta be out, man. I can't get run over, man. Man, look at this, man. Still keeps on pushing, so I have to sell, man. I have to sell. What can I do? But I have to sell. Look at the monster, man. This is doing crazy. Which that breakout could have been pretty good right there, man. But I just don't trade breakouts, man. To be honest, I cannot trade breakouts. Look at this, man. Currently down 2%. Let me see. Let's put it like this. If I'm down 3% on the contract, that's my hard stop. I gotta get out. Let's see right here. Cause what other liquidity is gonna go to now? Perhaps this one right here, they just added to the buck now. You can see they just added this. See it right here was all faded blue and all of a sudden red. Someone just added it. They could have been a sell order. They seen it was getting close to the 43.28. They're probably like, all right, let's try to sell some contracts here. But we'll see, man. By the way, I got filled at, let me see, let me remove this. I got filled at 506 on my August 31st 430 put. We'll see. So you can see right here, this is where I got filled. 506. So now my cut loss is right here. I can have multiple cut loss in a way. If I'm down 3%, like I said, I might have to sell. But with the price action, if it breaks above 431.73, that's another indicator for me to get out, you know. But we shall see. God's plan, man. But it's just tough when the market goes up like that, because then it kind of triggers the options contract. They kind of spread it, and they do it on purpose. The market make it to protect themselves and to give you a worse price, basically. Because if they're waiting the spreads, I mean, for the people that are just gonna hit the buy market, they're gonna get filled pretty bad. Let's see real fast. Should we highlight after hours rating? Alright, let's give it a try. I tend not to highlight it because there's no after hours for the ES since their market's always open. That's why they don't show it highlighted. But this is crazy, y'all. I guess I should have just followed the trend or what? Because dang, everything is still up. Yo, this is crazy, man. How this thing just continue to go up, man. If it continue to go up, we're gonna have to sell it. Oh, by the way, please do not copy my trades. This is for education purposes only. Please do not copy my trades. I am not a financial advisor. I forgot to say that. I'm not a financial advisor at all. Please do not copy my trade. Not a financial advisor. Because you will lose money. Like me. I'm losing money right now, man. I'm down $5, man. You will lose money if you copy my trade. So please do not copy my trades. Because you will lose money. This is only for education purposes. So now they're adding more things to the book. 43.28, more liquidity at 43.30. Man, I can't believe we're up here this fast, man. Like overall on the market, this is crazy, you know. What do you guys think? You guys think there's like a bear trap, like a bear rally? You guys think there's a bear rally, or it's like a this it, man? That was a low. We're not gonna touch it for within the next 3 years or so. I personally do not know. I personally don't know because due to the past, I've been wrong more times than right. So, me personally, I have no clue. But yeah, man, we're gonna have to sell this joint, man. We just gonna have to sell this joint. This joint's still ripping higher. Yeah, it's been tough to be trading, you know. If you're like a reversal trader in a way, like, well, not reversal, but like, if you want to sell, you know, if you want to buy weakness and be selling strength, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to sell strength, this strength, so I'm trying to sell, which I'm also known as shorting. You want to buy weakness. When you see the market weak, you want to buy some. This move was indeed crazy, man. Let me enter with one more. Kind of want to re-enter here. Let's see what happens. I gotta have my trigger finger ready, man, to sell this if it goes against me. Where would I get filled at though? 498. That's what I would get filled. My average for my put option is 504. Now what I'm personally watching is hopefully this gets rejected and comes right back down. I'm not saying it has to crash, right? But I'm saying if I could catch a move, if it comes right back down to 431.30, you know, I'll try to cover there. But I don't know, man. I want to find like a better move, you know, like I'm trying to find something like this, guys, like this move, which I haven't been giving it to you the past days, man. Look at this, boom. It sold off in the futures market, so you could have caught this in the futures market. Market open it, buyers. So it tends to fall when the market's closed, stock market closed, but the futures market is always open. So could I caught this, which it was choppy. I mean, nobody's gonna want to trade that. Well, personally, you know. Alright, I have like 9 more minutes to stream, because I do have to head out somewhere. But I still have a freaking order open, you know. I'm I'm still short, so I might have to cover here because I have to do I have to take care of some things. So now we're seeing a little pullback. Nothing crazy though, nothing crazy, but a little small pullback. Hey, but it's something, right? Something that nothing. So it's kind of going my way that I wanted. But we'll see, man. Cause they tend to buy this, man. They tend to just sell and they buy it right back up. And we have been seeing that for the past, what, like 5 days or so. There's a trend market right now. We were not seeing that like last week or so. Look at this. Choppy. Pulls up, chops. Pulls up, chops down. We'll see, man. We'll see. Give it to me, man. Gonna sell off here or not? We'll see. We'll see. If you look at the volume profile, there was some nice volume here. Now, if it comes right back down to like this price, where's it at? They're gonna be buying them right here with a low volume on the price. If not, it's gonna come right back down here. But man, the point of control is right here, which is great at 427. I'm surprised this did not become the point of control right here at 430 and 26. By a little, man. This is basically almost the point of control now. But this had more volume. But I guess perhaps because it was in the morning. This happened in the morning. When in the morning tends to be more active. I just want to see if it breaks out this range right here. Because this is what I was looking for, but they could bring it right back up, you know? But just remember, guys, you gotta be If you're gonna be trading stocks, you gotta be okay being wrong. Like 80% of the time, you're gonna be wrong. Like, well, I don't know the statistics. Pardon me, I don't know the statistics and how much you're gonna be right or wrong. They just put it this: we're gonna be more right. I mean, more wrong than right, and you gotta be okay with it. Like, think about it. Are you okay with being wrong outside of trading? Like, let's say you're arguing with your spouse, arguing with a friend. Are you eager to be right, or at least and you're wrong, and he's telling you, nah, bro, you're wrong? Are you okay with that? You get mad at him, trying to prove yourself that you're right when you're wrong? Like, bro, like, that's gonna affect you in your trading, and you will see your P&L. Your P&L gonna dictate your behavior and all that. Speaking from experience here, man. I'm not speaking just to speak. I'm speaking because of experience. Like, I had to learn to be wrong outside of trading. Being wrong in my job, because I do have a job. Being wrong right there. Being wrong in other things. You gotta be humble. Because literally one trade could wipe you out. One trade, if you're over leveraged, the market's gonna take that away with you. Take that away from you. So try not to be too prideful doing this. Try to be humble. Don't try to show off and stuff. Try to be wrong. Because if not, the market's gonna show you, man. So yeah, we're catching the move that I wanted. Pretty good. Sometimes the market don't even excite me. I don't know. Like, I don't want to get too deep here, but yeah. I might start covering here. This is actually not that bad. This move here. So this is exactly what we're looking for. I was trying to find a move like this. This is perfect, man. Okay, I'll be setting here. How many contracts I have? 419. Oh man, they don't want to give me fill. Alright, so I got filled at 517. Pretty good. Not too crazy, everyone. So let me show you guys my P&L of the day. I'm currently down $9 on the day. Not that bad, could have been worse. So yeah, it's 11:30. I said I was gonna end my stream at 11:30. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll be back tomorrow. Peace.